Hey guys, who's there? Hopefully you have an opportunity to join me today. I'm banned from Facebook. What can I say? I'm on YouTube here today, and let's hope some of you find me. And if not, we're gonna shut this down early, but I was looking like the last show. I got so many compliments on the dress that I was wearing. But the minute I turned to the side, I looked a little bit chunky. A little bit too chunky for my own taste. Hi, who's there? Thank you for joining me on YouTube. But unless you type in the chat, I have no clue who's here with me. So, if you could, let me see if I could type something. Where do I type something at? I don't know where I type something. I don't know. How do I type something in YouTube? Oh, I go there. There we go. Hi, who's there? Who are you? Huh? Would you care to have some dinner with me today? Hi, Twisted Tongue. How are you? Twisted Tongue, guess what? I got banned from Facebook, so I'm not on Facebook today. I can only broadcast on YouTube. So if you care to share the YouTube link, here, let me see if I can post it. Let's see. It might just be me and you here today. And I had a lot to talk about. Hold on. Well, if you go to the WineUp Wednesdays page on YouTube, actually, please subscribe. But just copy the link to that page and post it, because that's where I'm at. That's the only place that I get to be today. So, oh, cool. The YouTube link, it might just be me and you today, because I literally got banned at what, like 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock, I got banned. I said some very egregious something that I shouldn't have said, okay? Especially with a lot of the conversations that I typically have about using the N-word and things like that. But, and I might save this for next week, because what I noticed is, okay, I'll say it. It's me and you. You there with me? Type something if you there with me. You still here with me? Because I want to share this, and you can tell me what you think. But I'm not proud of it, but someone was talking about how Black women should listen to Kevin Stevens or Kevin Samuel, you know, the one that talked so bad about the lady, told her she wasn't shit, she was ugly, and who cares that she made 6 figures a year? She shouldn't be looking for no man that makes 6 figures a year because she was just ugly. Like, okay, this is some of the things that he said to her. So some dude on Facebook, well, not some dude, actually one of my friends on Facebook. Hi, we have a second person. Oh, Twisted Tongue. What you smoke? I mean, what you not smoking? Sorry. What are you drinking on? What are you drinking on? That's what I need to know. while we give people a chance to potentially find me. But again, if you don't type in, I don't know who you are, so I have no problem talking with myself now. I do it quite often. Sometimes, you talk out loud. But
Go put a message on Facebook saying where you are for people to come to look.
I cannot post on Facebook at all.
They can't.
Oh yeah. Let me see. I don't want this ticker there. Because that was old actually. So guys, yeah, if the couple of you that are here with me could go to your Facebook page and, I don't know, just post, invite people. I know it's going to be like a really light crowd today. It's just going to be me and you. But if you tell me who you are, hi, the last Salafi. I know that. Hi, Menanjo. I think that's right. Menanjo, right? Tell me if I did it. You're drinking water. You're drinking water today. Well, you know what? I'm not drinking water today because I had a doozy of a day. There's more than 2 people in here. That's always wrong. Okay, well, hi. Who loved Kevin? Of course you love Kevin Samuel. Okay, so here's the deal. We can have a conversation here because I really want to bring something to light. I'm not proud of what I did today, but I'm pretty open and transparent. I don't regret much. So a friend said that us black girls should actually listen up. Hold on 1 second. Because I got Facebook people's calling me, wondering where the heck I'm at right now. Let me just let them know. I am on YouTube. Whoa, I got a lot of little messages here. So hopefully you guys are here with me. But anyway, I'm on TikTok too. Hi, TikTok. Live on TikTok. I've never really, this is like only my 2nd time going live on TikTok. And nobody's there. Okay, whatever. So it's fine. 1 second. Somebody on Facebook said something about how us black girls need to listen up to Kevin Stevens because he's speaking y'all language, right? Degrade the black girl, right? It's pretty much what it comes down to. And I said, fuck that faggot, because I think he's gay. Now, I don't necessarily mean gay people as faggot. I know it's a very derogatory term, and if I'm so adamant about against the use of the N-word, I should be adamant against the use of that word as well. But it didn't, I haven't used the word in a long time, but it didn't, I didn't mean it derogatory to the gay community. I just meant it derogatory towards him as an individual. And I know that's me trying to rationalize and make excuses for using it. And I paid the consequence for it. I'm banned on Facebook. This is much shit as I talk on Facebook over the past, since before Trump. But at the very least for the past 4 years, damn near every day, cutting people up for being racist, for supporting racism, and for using the N-word. I go both sides. And not one time have I got banned. But today I got banned. 7 whole days in Facebook jail. Go to your Instagram and go live for, okay, cool. I will actually do that because ain't nobody on YouTube right now. I mean, on TikTok. So I'm going to say bye. Bye, TikTok. I got to get some viewers on TikTok. Okay. So let me go to Instagram. I have yet to go live on Instagram. And I've been meaning to. I just forget everyone.
Where is everybody?
Wait, I don't know how do you go live? Let's see. Okay. Record and post the video to IG Live. Video must be over 1 minute. Okay. Hi, IG Live. I'm on IG Live. This is my first time. I'm an IG Live virgin. You're gonna bust my cherry. Anyway, guys. Okay, the point that I'm trying to make is I said that I got banned. They banned me for using the F word, right? And they said it goes against community standards and hate speech, but they didn't ban the many times and the many people that use the N-word. What's up with that? Now, do I blame white supremacy? Yes, white supremacy has something to do with racism, yeah, but I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about we as Black people have made that word so acceptable that it's not even considered derogatory anymore to the mainstream. And then you wonder why when somebody gets shot and killed and they unarmed, don't nobody give a shit? Why? Because you all talk about how you the N-word. And everybody know outside of our own little Black circles that like to use the word as a term of endearment, everybody outside of that knows that the word is tremendously derogatory, and they look at us like we crazy because we call ourselves that every day. Well, y'all do, because I don't. So, guys, yes. Hi, IG people. How do I know if anybody's there joining me? I don't know. I'm kind of new to this stuff. Oh, I look very red on this one. I look yellow on here, but I look very red on there. Okay, so a lot of things today, guys, and I'm not going to keep you long like we normally do because, well, I'm banned on Facebook. Now, my ban is going to come off Wednesday. So, like maybe around 2 o'clock on Wednesday. So, the thing is, you will not see me be able to post any of the things from tonight or any of the things coming up in the week or anything like that. So, what'd you say, Namanjo? Let me see. This is Namanjo. Okay. And even so, still do your show. So, okay, gotcha. Thank you. Oh, I did say the name right. Okay, perfect. I'm getting it. Go to your Instagram. I did that. Next time, say fuck that fuck boy. Okay, got you. Okay, because I do have like a foul mouth sometimes. And that one just came out because I just don't like that dude. But anyway, guys, welcome to WineUp Wednesdays. I am your hostess with the mostest, Donnie J. You know what? A friend of mine, Karina, who I went to Texas with, did y'all see the photos and stuff from Texas? She gave me a new nickname called J Love. I was like, I like that. So I kind of shortened my name up, Donnie J, right? You know. But I like J Love. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm your community activist, speaker, real estate investor, and entrepreneur. And I am here to aspire. I aspire to inspire, right? Inspire people to live footloose, fancy, and free at any age. Because, you know, maybe I shouldn't be bragging on that I'm 50, but I just know that I don't look 50. I know I don't feel 50. And sometimes it's unbelievable to me that I am actually that age. So, hey, embrace it. Now, I've recently embraced it, right? And I went to Texas this past week, and I had some very intensive training there for my business, and it was really good. I love Karina. Are you here? Karina, are you here? I love Texas. I want to go back, especially when the winter time comes. But you know, guys, I just want to let you know that WineUp Wednesdays is a weekly broadcast where we have intriguing one-on-one conversations and one-to-many conversations. So sometimes I may correspond with someone one-on-one, and a lot of times we just kind of shoot the breeze with each other. But we talk about everything, politics, sex, entertainment, business, and everything in between. So remember, please remember to let WineUp Wednesdays be your release. Your chance to forget it all for a moment and just be. Well, actually not, because I talk about, sometimes I talk about the stuff that is going on in the world, and sometimes people are affected by the things that are going on in the world. But that was the original, that was one of the original reasons why we created this show. I had a co-host before, but she left the show to do her own thing. I wish her the best of luck. But you know, that's why WineUp Wednesdays was created for the most part. So it was like, okay, I wrote my little thing out today, so I'm gonna read it. What a week, right? What a week. It's still tumultuous every week in 2021, but it's not as crazy as it was when Trump was in office. I mean, there's a certain peace around the chaos. Whereas when Trump was in office, it was fucking chaos surrounded by chaos. Now we have a little bit of peace of mind surrounded around all the chaos. So I think it gives us a little bit of fodder to be able to get through some of the crap. And that's what WineUp Wednesdays was. A lot of times people don't necessarily like to talk about politics, but I found that people were getting very interested in politics and they weren't really having a venue to talk about it, because most people don't talk about, get that shit out of here, get that shit out of here. But when people saw that Trump was about to win again, they got serious and they got involved. But anyway, actually, WineUp Wednesdays was born out of the George Floyd protests that turned into riots, and then a second round of looting. Like, if you look back at our first show, I think it was the week after that second round of looting, which I thought was very, very disgraceful. But prior to that, like a couple of weeks prior to that, all of the George Floyd protests and everything was going on. And me and my co-host at the time was like, look, we have to say something. We have to do something. We need people to have more conversations, because we weren't sure what the consensus was. We felt like we couldn't have been the only ones that were feeling this grief, that was feeling this angst and this anxiety that was surrounded around, you know, what came out of George Floyd. And it was coming off of the heels of Ahmaud Arbery's discovery. Remember, he was chased down like an animal in broad daylight and then killed. And then the people weren't even arrested. And the only reason why we discovered that was because of the video. So that's why I said, coming off the heels of the Ahmaud Arbery discovery and the Botham Jean murder, the girl got off. Well, she served 10 years. Well, she's supposed to serve 10 years, but I swear to God, I believe that they had a little thing going, or she had a little thing for him, because it takes a lot to kill someone. But I believe they had a little something going on, and she offed that dude. She offed him. She's serving her little 10 years time, but you know, she'll get off, whatever. She got the complexion for the connection, so she'll be okay. But anyway, it was coming off the heels of Ahmaud Arbery discovery, the Botham Jean murder, and our hearts were wrenching with pain, right? From what it felt like during slavery times in Jim Crow. Like, I actually felt like I was in those times. Like, you couldn't do nothing. I know I was livid. The disrespect was so blatant. You mean to tell me you can run a man down in the street, shoot and kill him, and not even go to jail because you are a former police officer in Georgia? Come on. You know, so I just thought it was so disrespectful. It was blatant, and that it seems like we were back in those times. And, you know, we could do nothing except for sit there and not even hope for the best. But, you know, we believe with all our hearts that there was going to be no justice that would be served. So we couldn't even sit there and hope for the best because we knew in our heart of hearts that justice would not be served. We're just used to it. So I don't think some people got or get the mental capacity that it takes to resign yourself to believe thoughts of, well, it is what it is, and that's how it's gonna be. And they probably are gonna get off just like what they're talking about with Derek Chauvin right now. I'm like, really? I can't watch it. I've just been kind of hearing a little bit about it. And like people are really like, oh, he gonna get off. Oh, he gonna get off. I'm like, really? Why is that the sentiment? Why is that even a question? It was blatant. His defense was he feared for his life. But he sat for 9 whole minutes. So at maybe minute 5, you would be like, okay, dude ain't really no, he not really no, you know, threat to me. I had my knee on his neck for 5 whole minutes. I'm sure he's a little, you know, incapacitated right now. So 9 whole minutes, come on, give me a break. But then on top of that, dealing with the effects of the blatant white supremacy, the racist president we had, and our own people who were out there fighting for and protesting for this cause. But they are out there acting like goddamn fools. On camera, acting like savages. With that second round of looting. That first round, I kind of understood. Like, if you are met with a military response, and especially compared to the insurrection, right? Especially compared to the insurrection, we know now that there's a difference. There's a difference in the way that certain communities are treated. So that first round of looting was justified. Not looting, rioting. There's gonna be always a few bad apples. But the rioting, hey, I probably would have been out there with them too. As a matter of fact, I did go and protest. I didn't go and riot, but I did go and protest because I believe it was justified. That second round of looting, where all of those people were downtown, it just looked so bad. It looked like, there go them N-worders. There'll never be nothing more than that. And it was just quite horrible. Even after the world came together, like for finally, everybody talk about Black Lives Matter, the organization, but they are the only organization in modern times that has been able to pull people together for a cause that we feel is warranted and worthy. So everybody got to talking about Black Lives Matter and how the girl was gay, and they, what's that name of a new sex, like cissexual or some shit? I don't know. But that looting, that second round of looting, diminished our fight. It diminished it. And it was all downhill from there. And that's why I was very adamant on Trump and trying to make sure that man didn't get in office because we had a bunch of our own people talking about he might win, Biden is just as racist, and it's okay to use the N-word. But yet there's white supremacy. How in the hell you think somebody gonna give two shits about you when you don't give two shits about yourself?
Hi, IG Live.
Oh my God.
I'm on IG
That
Live.
just scared the shit out of me.
This is my first time. I'm an IG Live virgin. You gonna
Let me turn off my IG Live. Anyway, guys, let me get up off the soapbox. Let me see y'all saying something because I can't really see. I was reading my thing. I don't see you on IG Live. I was just there. Let me see if I'm on IG Live as myself or required. Oh, let me put in a title. Hold on. Wednesdays. Who else joined us? Hey, Roger, how are you? Hey, what are you guys drinking on? I don't know. What are we drinking on? I'm a little bit late. I got my glass over there empty. I need to know what you're drinking on. Except for Namanjo. Namanjo drinking some water, which I should be drinking, but I ain't. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Where's okay. I did post to IG Live. I am WineUp Wednesdays on IG Live without a hyphen in it. I lost access to my first page, so I had to do a second page. So please go there and unable to access live. We're sorry, there was a problem connecting. I had no viewers on TikTok. I had at least 3 last week. I got to get my TikTok game up, guys. But anyway, let me know what you're drinking on. I need y'all help with choosing a drink today. We got Cabernet Sauvignon. Remember, I choose the drinks because of the bottle labels. Like this Apothic, they got some really cute, cool bottles too. I love them. This is a Cabernet. I'm not ready to drink my favorite. This is the Juggernaut. You know, I talk about this every week. I did post my link so you guys can get the discount. So I'll do it again. So I'm going to save the Juggernaut. Maybe when I have a special guest. I got some Chardonnay. Now I have 2 dark horses. I have a Merlot dark horse. Can you see that? The glare is in the way. I have a Merlot and I have a Chardonnay dark horse. And then I have this Sauvignon Blanc, which I have yet to try, but I thought the label was pretty cool. So any suggestions? Hi, Karina. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Hey, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel since you're here. What's up, Roger? What are you drinking on today? Let me see. I'm about to finish your work. We'll catch a rebroadcast. Let IG people know to come over to YouTube. Peace. Okay, Twisted Tongue. See you later. Hey, guys, go and check out Twisted Tongue podcast as well. He has some good stuff. Talks about very poignant things as well. So please support. But anyway, any suggestions? What goes with steak? Here, let me see. Let me go to warm cherry wine. Okay. So let me see if I can find out which one of these wines go with steak, because let's see, hold on 1 second. Let me do this. Copy. Guys, go here. That is drizzly.com. That's a link. You get a little bit discount. Go with steak. Okay, let's see. So how about I try I had a Apothic last time. So since I have two dark horses, I am going to go with the Merlot. Now, TikTok is your friend. And I learned, Roger, I learned this little hack from TikTok, from wine TikTok. Now, it worked last week. I'm going to give it a test again this week. You know how you got me that, this thing, this electronic wireless cork opener thingy, right? And it has this little contraption to get the foil off. You know, this little thing. But TikTok showed me a trick. Let's see if it works. Oh my God, it does work. Look at that. Well, would you have ever guessed? Would you have ever guessed? I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on TikTok. Find me on TikTok, Donyetta Jenkins. So we're gonna have some Merlot today. Okay. Have my nifty little contraption here. I always forget. Okay, let's see. Roger, I swear to God, each and every week, I love this thing. Okay, that is definitely some Merlot. So, oh, I did learn something else from TikTok. You pour wine like this. Now, I hope I don't drop it because I got on some nails. They're actually, that might be a bit much. If this was $100 a bottle, I probably wouldn't put that much. But you're supposed to do that to release. You have to release the aromas. And you grab it by the stem, not by the... You drinking red wine tonight, Roger? Cheers. Hey guys, you know, full transparency. We just gonna kick it a little bit. I thank you here. I thank you for joining me. I want to get back to the conversation because I really want to know how you guys feel about it. But it's a vulnerable moment for me. Okay. And the reason I say that is because last week you're eating ribs and drinking on XO cognac. Okay, you were telling me to do the red wine. Okay, well, I tell you what. Can you, Roger? Now this looks so good. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Oh man, I can't wait to get to that. Okay, it's just us. One second. Wipe myself in my prayers. One little bite, guys. Okay. Now that was good. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying was the red wine will go good with the steak. I can't wait to bite into it. But I was concerned about the trial. Like, could you imagine if this man is not convicted? Like, what would that do to the world? Like, there's plenty of people that don't give a shit. There's plenty of people that's glad the man is gone. There's plenty of people out here that don't give a shit that he ever even existed. But we as Black people that have gone through senseless deaths of unarmed black men at the hands of people that are supposed to protect you is not great, right? And it takes its toll on you. I remember when I was a kid, and I remember when the Central Park Five was going through their little thing, and I just remember it being in my gut. Why don't they like us? That's all I could think about. Like, what was it about us as black people that would have them treat us in the way that they treated those kids, especially when they were exonerated by DNA and Trump? You know, did what he did, the racist bullshit that he did at the time. And I thought it just took me back to that gut-wrenching time of when I was like, wow, what is wrong with us? So imagine if this man actually gets off. Imagine if he gets, what do you guys think if he gets off? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think? I mean, do you think he'll get off? I would have to say to myself, like, nope. Like, it's very clear. He sat there with his hand in his pocket, of all things, while the man begged for his life. Now, for me, it's horrible. For a lot of people, it's horrible. Almost unbearable to think about. I can only imagine what's going to happen. I wonder how long the trial is going to be, actually. I'm going to take another bite. Guys, you know what? I was telling you about my vulnerable moment and how last week, that was good. Do the happy dance. Okay, how last week I had on a cute dress and I got a whole lot of compliments. But when I turned to the side, I was like, shit, I'm fat. How the hell that happened? Maybe that. But I was like, I got to do something about that shit. So that's why today I'm in a jogging suit, okay? I promised myself that I wouldn't, now that the weather is warming up a little bit, that I would not worry about what I was going to be wearing that day to be cute. I'm just putting on jogging suits. I'm just putting that workout gear. I finally got me a pair of Air Force Ones after like 20 years. I don't think I've had a pair of Air Force Ones since before the song Air Force One. Hold it. I don't think this tastes the same.
Filet mignon.
It's good. Filet mignon. Come on, yeah. And you're supposed to drink red wine with it. Burn their areas down. Rep Cannon's arrest after knocking on the governor's office door. I don't know what you mean. Burn. Oh, what you think people are going to do? They're going to burn their areas down. They ain't learn.
Look at Detroit.
They ain't learn, I guess. But I hope that's not inevitable. This dark horse wine actually is good. Now, the first time I bought a set of wines, I did have a dark horse in there, and that's why I got a second dark horse. The first time it was good. The second time is good too. And I'm gonna try the other one also. But my vulnerable moment, I'm fat. I'm working on it. Pray for me because I'm a little older and the weight don't melt off as easily as it used to. So I'm gonna be challenged. So if you care to join this journey with me, please do so. Roger, I know you got your Fitbit sense. I did send you a friend request on Fitbit. So let's do it. Now I've only been at it for a couple of days where I kind of really downloaded my Fitbit. I don't even have it. I don't know where it's at. Roger, you in? You down? Send me a challenge. You mean fat like pretty hot and tempting? Because you were not getting. Oh, I love you, Karina. Thank you so much. That means a lot, I swear. But yeah, I look back at the rebroadcast and I was like, oh my God, I'm a little chunky. And I got very, very self-conscious. So today when I was trying to figure out, what should I wear today? And normally I'll try to find something nice. I'll put on some nice clothes, whatever. Not saying that this is not nice, but I was like, fuck it. I need to lose some weight. So I'm gonna be working that out. Miss Karina, you don't have these problems, so this problem. Did y'all see the beautiful, beautiful pictures that me and Karina took when we were in Houston? I got some really nice pictures of her. So it was really cool. But she's slim. She's slim Jim. I got some junk in my trunk. And long story short, I want you guys to join me in this journey. So I got one, Roger. Roger, we on it. Yay, my first friend on Fitbit. Yay. So you have to request a challenge from me. Well, if you do it first, then you'll request me as a challenge. So whatever you choose, we on that challenge tomorrow or either over the weekend. I'm curious to what you're going to request. And then Roger, I have a few friends on Fitbit as well, and they'll probably be joining us in the challenges as well. So guys, please help me lose this weight because no jumping. What do you mean no jumping? What do you mean no jumping? Guys, this is dangerous because this is pretty good. It's pretty good. So you guys can try this when you go to Drizzly, and they will deliver it directly to your home. Walking 40? Walking 40. I'm not exactly sure. Let me see. No damn jump rope stuff. Now, Roger, no excuses. I had surgery on both of my knees. Okay? And you saw that night when I got into the accident, I was jumping rope. And I had a lot of jiggly going on. Okay? So we want to minimize the jiggly. Okay? But if I can get all this off the ground, Roger, you can do it too. I know you can do it. Get your jump rope, because after I get through this physical therapy, like my back is really, really killing me right now, believe it or not. That's why I'm kind of standing like this. But after this physical therapy and I get all the way back to normal, I'm hoping, Roger, that I'm able to do that. And D.B. Robinson, he's one of my fellow business associates challenged me to the jump rope. And that was the day that I started, that day that I had the accident. But I definitely want to get back to the jump rope. Now, if you notice in the Fitbit challenges, you'll see the stats. So guys, stay tuned, because me and Roger and a couple other people, if you decide to join us, are going to be sharing our journey, our weight loss journey. But anyway, the wine is good. What you said, Karina? Thanks, J Love, for the very nice photo shoot in Houston. Yes, I thought it was beautiful. You say you need bouquet. Okay, yeah, you need some bouquet. I wish you could get some of this bouquet, girl. I swear to God. I told you. Let me see. Y'all, I'm telling you. It's just us. But anyway, if you're still here with me, let me know what you got going on. What you think about the George Floyd trial that's coming up. Hopefully there's not going to be a verdict that causes pain for about whatever the percentage of Black people in this world is. We had enough. So let me see what else I wrote over here. So out of these, let me see. Then on top of dealing with the effects of blatant white supremacy, the racist president we had, and our own people who were out there, fighting for and protesting for, was on camera acting like savages with that second round of looting. Out of these two dueling subjects that were opposite of each other, WineUp Wednesdays, WineUp and Let's Talk was born. Right? So what I mean by that is, yes, I'm completely against racism and white supremacy. But on the other hand, I felt compelled to condemn the actions that had been taken during that time by those looters. And there were some people that were making the excuses for the looters. Oh, they were oppressed and they don't have jobs. Well, pull your goddamn pants up and comb your hair. Maybe you'll get a job. Or fuck a job. Go start a business. You got hustle mentality. Okay, don't get me started, right? Because I've been pegged as bashing Black folks. And that really ain't the case. I'm like, I just hold you to your shit, right? Like, you have to hold yourself accountable. Like, it's been long enough. Yes, white supremacy exists. Like, there's this one person that I have a lot of debates with. Yes, white supremacy exists, and he's white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. Well, what the hell are we doing in our own communities to combat white supremacy? We know it exists. What are we gonna do? Still let your children get C's and be okay because they really not gonna use those subjects in the real world? Anyway. But anyway, what happened was, that's how WineUp Wednesdays was born. It was born out of those two dueling subjects for me, because on one hand, yes, there's this white supremacy. On the other hand, here's my community that seemingly is not progressing. So what are we going to do? We're here now with the George Floyd trial, and I'm just afraid that because there's this sentiment out there where we as Black people use the N-word and kind of consider ourselves, like we use the N-word, so we don't consider, or people that use the N-word, they don't consider themselves less than, but I think by just the nature of the word, you're less than. So I'm like, how do you, how do I? Because for one, I'm caught up in the white man's world, right? And for a long time, I didn't even live around Black people for a long time. I was out in the sticks, right? Dealing with the peoples, right? And I fit right on in. I got right along. Wasn't no problem to me. But I realized that, and I made a concerted effort to move back to the city because I felt like I was becoming out of touch. I listened to some country music. I love me some country music. Florida, Georgia line, Old Dominion, Blake Shelton. Man, y'all sleep. Y'all sleep if y'all listen to the country. But I had to get my ass back here to the city to kind of get around my peoples again. And once again, I get pegged for, not being so understanding of the plight of Black people because I tend not to accept what I think are excuses for behavior.
And the weather's better.
What you say, Roger? I don't want y'all women to see my belly flopping around. Women can jiggle and flop, men love it. But guys can only flip one part, so wait till I get belly gone and some bracelets. Okay, Roger. I'm a fan of the sweats. I feel like if my jiggly can jiggle, I feel like everybody can jiggle. But okay, maybe men actually like the jiggle. I don't know. But yeah, we gonna get you to them sweats. And I'm gonna get to a crop top. How about that? Okay, guys, so you heard it. Me and Roger, we on the journey. We on the weight loss journey. Cuz when you come back, Twisted Tongue, when you come back, you gonna join the journey with us. Steven, you might be here tonight. I don't know. You gonna join the journey? I don't know. Where's my girl Taisha? I don't know if she's on here tonight or if she's gonna join on tonight, but that's who I have kind of teamed up with to be an accountability partner to make sure that we lose this weight, right? At first I was like, I don't care. I don't care about being skinny, but man, my legs hurt so bad. One day I wore some high heel shoes. I'm like, This has got to stop. This has got to stop. Now, I'm gonna finish this plate of food over here though, because I have actually had nothing to eat all day. Them string beans going on. Who just joined us? I don't know. You already came to Houston. You should have DM'd them. What? Namijo? You are from Houston? Are you serious? I spent the whole day there like by myself in the hotel room. Man. What's up, Larry? I'm hungry. But Namanjo, I did not know you was in Houston. Okay, so Karina, that means we have to get back to Houston because I fell in love with Houston. I fell in love with Houston. Larry, I don't know. It's almost gone. But it's good though. Man, Joe, I had no clue. You know what? I didn't rent a car, so I was kind of stranded there the whole time. I wish I had known because I wanted to go to the turkey leg hut and interview the owners. I didn't get a chance to do it though. But maybe next time. So Karina, hey, what I'm trying to do is make sure that I go somewhere every week. Once a month. I want to travel somewhere once a month. Now, supposed to be going to New Orleans in April. So let's hope that happens. Actually, it's in about 2 weeks. So I don't know if I'm going or not. I love Houston too. Yes. I want to go back. I want to experience Houston again because it was kind of a frustrating trip for me while I was there. Guys, this food was so good. I'm going to stop eating it.
I thought you were calling something.
Man! Larry, what you drinking on? We going back, that's for sure. Guys, you know what? Let me see if I can find this TikTok. This Tipsy Talk. Now, I was telling y'all about my vulnerable moment. I got another vulnerable moment. But, you know, I got banned off Facebook. So I figured there wasn't going to be a lot of you. So I really, really appreciate you guys for joining me here on YouTube. Please make sure you subscribe and click the little notification bell so you can get notifications of when we are going live, because we plan to do more traveling, and hopefully Karina will join me in business, in my real estate business, in marketing business. She has a party bus business. What moment? What do you mean? Oh, you drinking Mountain Dew, Larry? Okay, hey, whatever works. Cheers. Hopefully Karina join me in this. Oh, guys, okay, I'll tell you what. Speaking of boss talk, all right, we can talk here. Now, I have a workshop coming up on the 17th. It's all about accelerated debt reduction. If you have a mortgage, let me see. Does any of you have a mortgage that your home is not paid off? Salud. If you have a mortgage, if you have a car loan, right? If you got a car note, if you have credit card debt, you know, where you pay your interest, what is it? It's mortgage, car loan. Oh, student loans. Any of y'all got student loans? This workshop that my company is having April 17th is all about accelerated debt reduction. Now, y'all talk about white supremacy all day long and how we don't like it. Yep. But they got a lock on that money, and they got a lock on how to get it. And we can learn something. And guess what? I got the juice. I say this a couple times every week. I got the juice. I got my foot in the door. Roger, you know, it's time for you to come on back home, Roger, because you know the drill, right? I got my foot in the door. I have access to how to build wealth, right? I have access to the principles of real estate that allows you, an everyday average earning American, to create wealth. If you can't sing, rap, dance, or you gonna write a book, you may or may not make $1 million that way. So what are you gonna do? It's definitely not gonna happen with you working them jobs. Now I tell you something. I tell you what. The COVID stuff, very, very unfortunate. Out of it, what has happened? Reparations. Y'all don't believe it's reparations. But I know it's plenty of people out here getting that PPP money that that is using it as if it was 40 acres and a mule. And the thing about it is, most of us have side hustles. Most of us do things on the side that we don't typically think of as, oh, I'm in business for myself, right? That you've been operating in business for yourself, and especially if you get a 1099. And you absolutely qualify for PPP. So I tell you what, my company is all about finance. It's all about the principles of real estate. And this COVID relief bill is an opportunity for us to come up. You can get up to $40,000, right? If you apply. Now, I can help you apply. I have a third-party company because I have a team in my business. I have a team of people. And they all have home businesses. And because they have home businesses, which they started for literally $197, and they taking their classes, right? But that $197 admin fee that they pay in order to kind of keep track of their sales, keep track of their team members, stay abreast of, announcements, get all kind of trainings. That's pretty much what the $197 is for. Plus, we make such good money in my company that we are held by an ethical standard. So that $197 is to say that you're going to be ethical. Because we make so much money in our company, you're not going to go out there lying to people. Hey, you can get rich quick. All you got to do is flip a house. Nope, don't work that way. It takes some work, it takes some ingenuity, it takes some understanding, it takes something, right? I can help you. But that little $197, and at least for us, and this was a part of my vulnerable moment. I don't know if y'all noticed, I took my weaves out of my head. Yes, I'm a keep it real kind of girl, right? And my vulnerable moment, I'm about to get off track. I'm about to go on a tangent. I might need y'all to remind me to what I'm talking about. But because I brought that up, I'm going to expound on it because it was my vulnerable moment. And I was really conflicted. I was really apprehensive about not having any Euro locks in my head. Somebody actually told me I look like a little old lady. I said, well, guess what I am? I'm just cute. And I debated whether or not I should go get my hair done and put the Euro locks in. And before I always put my Euro locks in, I always go and get my hair done, washed, cut, whatever the case may be. And I'll wear it like this for a couple days. Because the minute I sweat or the minute I get into the shower, because I don't have any chemicals in my hair, poof, I have like this half a afro because I don't have nappy hair. So my little hair, it's like weird. It's like in the middle, right? So I could like literally do nothing with it. And I was like, I don't feel like it today because I don't have my long flowy locks. But, oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you. But I love not having that shit in my head. up until I have to run out real quick somewhere, and I need to look like a presentable person, and that little Afro puff just don't cut it. But you know, what can I say? That's my vulnerable moment. I wanted to be very, very transparent because a lot of guys say, like, us black women, they know we wear weaves, right? Oh, they'll post something like, oh, I bet y'all can't post a picture of you without no weave or without no makeup or without no filter. Yes, I can. I love my filters, though. I tell you that. I love me a Snapchat. I'm so glad I found Snapchat. I'm telling you. But that's my vulnerable moment, guys. I was a little apprehensive about not putting weave in my hair. I love my hair now. Before I didn't. There was a very traumatizing experience that happened to me as a child, and it made me hate my hair. It made me almost hate who I was as a person, but I stopped short of that. Little young boy, I couldn't have been no more than 7. Little young boy, me and him, white boy, we walking on the ledge right in Hyde Park, right where that Boston Market is, that Blackstone Hotel. We was living in that hotel. And there was a church on the other side of the street. And I'm coming one way with my dad and my little brother. And this white boy with his father, me and him, walking on the ledge. And we meet up. And he said, move, nigger. What the fuck? At 7. Now, what happened and why I was traumatized by that is because I remember an incident that I had with my mother after that. My mother wanted to put my hair in an afro. I didn't want no parts of it. I cried. I said, Mama, no, I am not going out this house with an afro. And at that point, I believe I negated Afrocentrism, and I gravitated towards Eurocentric. And so tonight, I'm pretty transparent when it comes to, I'm like one of those ones that say, oh, I don't need no weave. I wear it because I want to. And I almost had a little hard time letting it go today. And I was so tempted to wrap my hair up because I do my own hair. I was so tempted to wrap my hair up, mold it down, and glue that shit on so quick. I could, man, people pay $200-$300 to get their hair done. I do my own hair. Now, it might take me a couple days, but I do it myself. Fuck that. Fuck them, dude. Right. I know. If a man says something negative about the way a woman looks, it's suspect. You know what, Roger? No, that was when I was 7 years old. Traumatized me. I cried. My mama wanted to put my hair in the afro. We came to a compromise though. She gave me an afro puff, so it ended up in a ponytail with a poofy, and I still wasn't feeling it, but she compromised with me on that. But I didn't realize until many years later how that one particular incident really affected me. So anyway, guys, I don't want to keep you guys tonight. Boy, time sure does fly, and I want to finish my steak. So, hey, Robin, I didn't see what you said. They said, hey, everyone, I was listening on my phone but couldn't comment. Home on my laptop now. Ah, yes, Tipsy Talk. This has been great. So glad I'm in on time for Tipsy Talk. Okay, so guys, it is time for Tipsy Talk because I want to get to my food and I don't want to keep y'all all night. So let me get a little bit of a refill here. Miss Robin. Since Miss Robin quite often has very poignant insight on this subject in particular, I wanted to recruit Robin to, run the Tipsy Talks with me. Robin, what you drinking on tonight? I'm wondering. Hi, Shug P. Go Hard. Hello, my beauty. I am here. Hi. That's D. Gaming D. Gaming D. You want to put your YouTube channel in there? You guys are gamers. Check out Gaming D. What's Shug P. Go Hard? I don't understand. What is your name, D, on there? Let me see. Have you tried doing a twist out with flexi rods? If you use twisting cream and gel, you can sleep in them and your curls will look cute until they get wet again. Robin, I'm still not there yet. I'm still not there with wearing my hair in a naturally curly form. I've been Euronized. Now this I can do, right? My hair is kind of thin, but it looks a little full here now. It doesn't look bad. I can do this, but the curly little afro thing, I still can't do, because you know what? I was always in corporate America before I became like a real entrepreneur. I was always in corporate America, and we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that. It stands for straight up gameplay. Got you. Okay, post your link. Hey guys, hey, we had quite a few more viewers in tonight, so thank you. I did want to talk. I've kind of been all over the place today. Sometimes I think that's how it normally goes, but thank you for being here with me and dealing with this. And it's like almost a one-man show, so you know, it's no telling what you get on any given day. But make sure you join us next week, because we'll be back on Facebook. Let's hope I just manage my sailor's mouth and not get myself into trouble anymore, because now I'm on their radar. Now I'm on their radar, because I know it's some people that be in like Facebook jail like every week. Let me pull up these. Wait a minute. Hold on. What happened to that piece of paper that had the questions on it? Okay, guys. So, Miss Robin and everyone, it is time for Tipsy Talk. Now, we haven't done Tipsy Talk in a couple of weeks because I talk too much and I be talking about the subjects that we talking about, and then I look up and it's 9:30, 9:45, sometimes it be 10 o'clock, and Tipsy Talk can kind of go a little bit long. So I just kind of didn't do the Tipsy Talk because I didn't want to keep you guys even longer. But what I need to know is who, girl, stop. Now look, you wasn't here a little bit earlier, because what I was telling everybody is how I felt a little bit chunky, and I normally, you know, really dress up, and this is simply a jogging suit that I put on today. I got my Air Force Ones. Let me see. Let's see. I got my Air Force Ones. I haven't had a pair of Air Force Ones in 20 years. Okay. But I'm on a weight loss journey, Robin. If you care to join us, get your Fitbit. And me and Roger, I have a few other people that's on the weight loss journey. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what. I'm going to strip down. I'm going to take my little measurements, right? I don't want to lose all this. I want to keep all this right here. I want to keep all that, okay? But I want to get rid of all this, okay? I want to get rid of all this right here, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of this. Not too much. A little bit of this. All of this and none of this, okay? So, join the weight loss journey with me. Hey, keep me held accountable, because I sure need it. But anyway, it's time for Tipsy Talk. Robin, would you like to come out? Or we can try it. Would you like to get on camera with me, perhaps? No, Roger, I am not. That took everything. Okay? Now, Roger, are you working out in a gym? And if so, where? And if there's anybody that wants to join us in the gym, please let me know. But okay, so we getting on to tipsy talk. I want to know who's going to be an active participant. Okay, somebody, they must be scared of tipsy talk. They don't want to participate. Now, I can't have tipsy talk with just one or two people. I need some participants. There's only a few of us online, but let me know who's going to participate. Have you seen what Sherry Shepherd looks like these days? I have, and I'm wondering, what do you think about that? No, the alley. What do you mean, Roger? I don't know what you mean. Ally? Larry, what do you think about Sherry Shepherd? I actually thought she was a little cuter while she had the weight on her. I heard you say you were getting on a diet and exercise plan. Good luck on your healthier journey. Get little in the middle, but keep much in the back. I like that, Robin. I like that. I like it, Robin. Get little in the middle. Hey, guys, go look at some of my TikToks. I have this one TikTok that say like thicker than a Snickers or something like that. It's really funny. But anyway. Who's participating in Tipsy Talk with me tonight? Let me see. Apple cider, a teaspoon every morning, and a glass of water before gym, before foods. Okay. So as a matter of fact, Karina, she looks great, but she doesn't look like Sherry Shepherd. No, she doesn't. I'm skeptical of pictures though. What do you mean? You think they're not her? I mean, I believe she lost the weight and she just looks like a completely different person. I don't know, when you're as big as she was and you lose that amount of weight and then you lose in your face that equivalent of weight loss, like in your whole body, like she looks like a completely different person. Now maybe she'll grow into this look. Maybe she'll grow into the look as she is slim and she embraces that, because she hasn't been that in a while. But she looks kind of sick to me. And I think when people are that big and they lose that much weight, they go through that phase of looking like they're sick a little bit. But I'm so glad that she has been able to lose the weight. Sorry. Okay, Robin's down for Tipsy Talk. Who else down for Tipsy Talk? I can't have just one person. I can't just have one person. Come on now. I need some participants. What'd you say, Larry? My sister says it's the filters. Oh, for Sherry Shepherd. But it didn't, to me, it didn't look like she had it didn't look like she was using no filters. Filters make you look beautiful. And y'all see tonight when I take some pictures with filters on and I post them later. Well, you can't see my folks because I'm in Facebook jail. You work out. I work out in the alley. Yeah, I said the alley. Okay. You mean the alley like the back of a street? Okay. Let me see. Because I am start the master cleanse in the morning. So I need to stay neat. I got you, Roger. I got you. Now, Roger. That master cleanse. I kind of do it on a daily. So I make ginger water, like I just boil ginger in a big old pot. I make like a gallon of it. I boil the ginger and then I let it sit for maybe 2 days or something, just so it can get that real gingery, the ferment from the ginger. And then every morning I drink a glass, maybe 2 glasses of lemon ginger water. And if it wasn't for that, I would be much bigger than I am right now. Now, if I can get a particular regimen down, and if I can get back to actually working out, oh man, I believe this weight would, I don't want to say melt off of me like it used to, but it'll come off fairly quickly. Okay, so we got some people for some tipsy talk, tipsy talk, tipsy talk. Okay, now, let me see. I had some more people join me. Guys, thank you. Please make sure you subscribe. Hey, go to the Instagram page, because now that this has happened to me on Facebook, and like, if this was everything to me, like, it would kind of be screwed up, because I can't get on the one platform that I make my livelihood out of. This is not my livelihood. I do this for fun, right? I do this because I want to expose people to the principles of real estate. That's why I'm here. Like, literally. I might talk about politics. I might talk about sex. Might talk about bullshit ass entertainment. But the bottom line is, I am here to uplift and enhance all communities. However, my community in particular, African American communities, I feel like is going to hell in a handbasket, because I am in the trenches. I left and went to the sticks, and I came back to the trenches. And trust me, I'm in the trenches right now. Y'all heard of Terrortown? I'm in Terrortown right now. Okay? And the tipsy talk topic, right, Robin? Okay, see, y'all about to have me go off on another tangent. And I said I wasn't going to keep y'all. Okay, y'all got to join me back next week. Okay, because we finna do tipsy talk. We got quite a few people doing tipsy talk. Okay, so let's go. Now, I want to know, and this question is for men and women. So the whole point of tipsy talk, a lot of times I like to pose questions to the men that women will answer, so men can become enlightened. And I will pose questions to the women that men will answer, so the women are enlightened. And if you go back and look at some of the older shows, you will learn something, potentially, because we have had some revelations out of some of the conversations and the questions that we had for tipsy talk. I'm not drinking though. I'm on the green. What you mean you're on the green machine? So you drinking smoothies? You drinking smoothies, Steve? Okay, guys, listen. Time for tipsy talk. Let's see. Have you ever, and I need everybody to participate. I want to know. This is about enlightenment, okay? It's about discovery. That's what it's about. It's about discovery. And a lot of times these questions, you're only going to ask either your most intimate partner, or you're not going to talk about it at all. So here's an opportunity, especially once we grow and we get more people to participate and more people that want to chime in and give their own 2 cents. We'll have more fodder to think about and to talk about. But anyway, I want to know, have you ever faked an orgasm? Have you ever faked an orgasm? Why? Now, I had some participants So I need to see some responses. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Men, women, let me know. No. Okay. Why? Because it's just that good. In my theory, Namanjo, is for a man, it's almost impossible to fake an orgasm. I mean, she got to be really, really bad in order to fake an orgasm. Roger, yes. Now, Roger, I'm going to have to hook you up because if you have gotten to the point where you as a man have had to fake an orgasm, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to say down on men, but it takes a lot for a man not to, all he needs is this little thing stimulated, and I mean, hey, I don't know. I think it's hard for a man to fake an orgasm, but I would like to know why. And let me see. That's why you fake. Karina, no. Okay, that's good. Right, because women have more of an opportunity to fake an orgasm. So I'm just really, really curious. Like, so if a man does it, like, you just might not have been into that girl at all. What'd you say, Namanjo? True. I can't remember. I thought I remembered when I first saw that, but that's why you fake. Okay. All right, cool. Anybody else want to chime in? I think I probably asked this question before, especially to quite a few of you. Okay, so here's another question. Have you ever? It's cake. What you mean it's cake? Let me see. I don't stop until done. Okay. Now, Karina, what if he finished before you? I'd like to know. What if he finishes before you? What happens if she isn't in your head? Okay. That's true, Roger. I mean, you do have to kind of be into her, at least a little bit. Got you, Karina. Okay. Got that. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I would like to know, guys, I want to ask the guys this. Do you know, or can you distinguish when a woman fakes it? Do you think you know? Because I guess there's really no way for you to really know, especially if she doesn't tell you, but I'm curious. Guys, do you think you know when she fakes it? And what is a sign of it? Hey, come on, guys, tell me. But Karina, I got that. Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. I forgot, Roger. What can you do? What'd I say? I forgot. But guys, please chime in. There's quite a few of you. I would like to know, do you think you know if your girl has faked it? Yes, I know, because I can feel it when it's not real. If you're not feeling it, you fantasize about, Larry says, oh yeah, I put this on the screen. Larry says, if you're not feeling it, you fantasize about somebody else. Works at, oh, okay. That's from a man's perspective? Like, okay, I think I can understand that. Like, you just might be in the midst of it and you're not really feeling it, so you kind of take your brain somewhere else and think about somebody else, and then you go there. That's why I think it might be hard for a man to not have an orgasm. I don't know. But I want to know, I want to hear from some of you other guys. Do you know when someone has faked an orgasm? Do you think you know? And what is the sign of it? And what do you do about it? So who said they know? Who said they know? If you're not feeling it, yes, I know it's not real. If you said, let me see. Okay, Karina, I got that. I keep going back to this. I got that, Karina. Let me see. If you suspect she is faking it, do you ask her? Good question, Robin. Good question. Yep. That is a good question. Let me put that back up. If you suspect she is faking it, do you ask her? Come on, guys, chime in. Y'all said y'all want a tipsy talk. We down with the tipsy talk. Now I'm gonna tell you something. You know where I got tipsy talk from? And because we're here on YouTube, I want you to check out this podcaster. Her name is Only Bells, right? Only Bells. And that's the first place that I even found out the concept of tipsy talk. And I just love her. She's a vlogger. She's beautiful. She is, she appears to be, because I don't know her, she appears to be a very, very sweet young lady. She looks like Rihanna. So if you guys go and find her, please leave a comment for her and say, hey, I heard about you on WineUp Wednesdays. Subscribe to her page. But that's the first place I heard about Tipsy Talk. So Robin, please go to her page. It's Only Bells. Let me see. Okay, Karina. Okay, so that's what you know your man does. What I want to do is hear from some of these men. If they know that a girl is faking it, or if they think that a girl is faking it, what do they do? What you say to man, Joe? I don't any woman faked. I don't know what you're saying there. I have gotten rave reviews for my oral skills. 2 bisexual sisters said I way better than it. Okay, my man Joe, I got you. Let me see. When they had to, okay, so I think what you're saying is you've never had a woman to fake it. But that's not the question. My question was, do you think you know when a woman fakes it? Because I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. So if she did, so I'm trying to figure out, like, how would you identify it as a man and what would you do about it? So let's see what else we got here. I tried to fantasize, but I started Roger, you too good for your own good. Roger, you too good for your own good. You got to loosen up a little bit. If the girl ain't doing you right, you got to think about Halle Berry or something, or Megan Thee Stallion or some shit. I don't know. Get your roll off. What you say, Larry? I guess I'd be more upset if she didn't fake it. Okay. Then she don't. Okay. So, is it safe to say that maybe you known when someone has faked it? but you know that they faked it, so you appreciate that. I'm curious about that. And if you did recognize that it was being faked, what did you do? Or what do you do? Or what do you think you should do? That's what I want. I want to hear from the guys. If you have a woman and you think she's faking it, what would you do in that situation? Okay, so the man Joe, you've never had one to do it. What if that happened to you? Roger, that has happened to you. So did she do anything to, you know, help to satisfy you? Did she get up? I'm just curious. So please elaborate. What'd you say, D? If she fake it, she does not respect you as a man. Okay. That is like the opposite of what Larry said. Larry said if she doesn't fake it, then she doesn't care about you. And then you say, well, if she does fake it, she doesn't respect you. I'm a little conflicted. Because I would think that if she cared about you, maybe she would, but still have, you know, try to rectify the situation. Like, you know, like try to get to the bottom of her own satisfaction. So I'm curious. What'd you say, Karina? Sex is a form of art, so learn Kama Sutra so she don't take. Okay. Now I've always heard of Kama Sutra myself, but I never really got into it for some reason. I guess maybe I never had to. Maybe in my older age, and maybe I might need to pick it up. I don't know. But okay, no taking. Kama Sutra, Roger, Kama Sutra. Let me see. I wouldn't want her to fake. We're not truly communicate. If she did, they all wet. They all wet the everything. I don't get that last part. What, 363 positions in Kama Sutra? I heard of Kama Sutra. And then it's another one too. I think it's tantric. It's tantric sex, where you don't even touch or something, but you still have an orgasm. Never experienced tantric sex. You would be pissed if she did, but who would you be pissed at? Would you be pissed at her? Or would you be pissed at you? Oh, so are you saying, Manjo, I think I would be pissed if she did fake it. Okay, so if she did fake it, whose fault is it? Is it her fault? Is it your fault? Curious. Okay, guys, also, like, this is on a little bit of a delay. So when you respond to my question, try to respond in a sentence that kind of relates to the question, because I may read the question like way later and then I've been and forgotten what the hell I was talking about. So, yeah. Try to, when you respond, say, yes, I think she will fake it, or no, I've never experienced anyone faking it, or something. Now, I type about 80, 90 words a minute. So I get that, you know, it may take you some time. But if you're on your phone, or if you have a phone, you can text your answer into your phone and then send it to your Facebook Messenger somewhere. Copy it from Facebook Messenger. Text something on your phone, copy paste it, send it to yourself or send it to somebody in Messenger, then copy and paste it in Messenger, from Messenger on your computer, and put it in the text. That's like a fast way to do things. Let me see. But please, Roger, answer that question. Namanjo, answer that question. Mr. Roger, hell no, I just break up if I have to think of another woman. Roger, You might have to get with the program, Roger. Because I don't have it twisted, but I think you should loosen up a little bit. What'd you say, Larry? I can't honestly say I always know. Okay. If you've been with a woman for a while, you have a better feel for it. This is true. But nobody comes the same all the time. I know I don't. Right. I mean, I'm always wondering if, you can feel it or whatever. So it's just pretty interesting to hear the different perspectives, especially from guys to kind of like, do you know? I would think that you would know, like, every time. Like, you would know if it happens. And then you should know if it doesn't happen. And then if it doesn't happen, what do you do? How do you rectify that situation? What'd you say, Dee? I can honestly say I'd always know. Okay. If you've been with a woman for a while, you'd have a better feel for it. This is true. But nobody comes the same all the time. I know I don't. I think I just read that. This is what I meant to read. If she cared about you, she would tell you what she wanted. Okay. So she can fix the problem that you have not pleasing her. Okay. I have talked to some people like kind of about that, and I've heard that if a woman tries to tell a man like what she likes in the sense of, okay, y'all did it, and then she had to come back and say, well, you need to do this, then a couple people told me that that's kind of offensive. Or not offensive in the sense that they're offended, but offensive in the sense that it was kind of a, not hurt their feelings, but it was kind of like a ooh, like maybe they didn't want to hear that. Maybe they just wanted to figure it all out or something like that. But I think that is a sign that she does care. If she cared about you, she would tell you, right, what you're doing or what you're not doing, so you can do it. So I'm with you on that. Roger, what'd you say? Study it in my 20s. I don't remember. Yes, I don't remember. Karina, if she take it, wait a minute. Let me look at this. Let me look at this close. If she take it, you fucking like you are 15. Okay. Hey, lay it on her. That's all I got to say. What'd you say, Robin? I think it depends on the reason she is faking it. If it's only occasionally because she is tired and wants the sex to finish sooner, that might be okay. Okay. But if she never really comes, that's a problem. This is true. This is true. Yep. You say ask. Ask what? Ask if she came, or because you feel like you know that she didn't, ask her why. All right. Okay, cool. Well, I think the moral to the story is everybody needs to have an orgasm. and you need to make sure that your partner does. That's what I think the moral to the story is. Ask what she wants. Okay, Larry, you say ask what she wants. Do you ask this because you know that she didn't do it? She didn't have an orgasm? Are you saying ask? Or are you saying get in front of the situation and just ask her what she likes just in general? Not because you know she didn't have an orgasm or because you think she didn't have an orgasm, but you're asking just to ask, just so you can know. Or are you asking because you recognize that she didn't? Well, that was good fodder. I don't know. Did you guys become a little bit enlightened? But let's just imagine when we have, 200-300 people on the line chiming in on these questions, guys. So please make sure you share the links every week. I'm here every week. I don't care if it's just one person online. I don't care. I'm going to be here until we grow. Like, you guys know Tanya TKO? Have you heard of Tanya TKO? Look Tanya TKO up. She's one of my inspirations. But yeah, we'll be here. Share, please, the links, especially when I get out of Facebook jail. Yes, Karina, what? What are you yesing to? Because I don't remember. Let me see. Ask beforehand, period. In general, couples conversation. Okay. I would think that would be an ideal situation, but I don't think that happens. I think people just kind of fall into a pattern. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so I got one last question, and then you guys are going to be out of here. This one's funny. What'd you say, Robin, before I go on? Some women have difficulty having an orgasm and are embarrassed to admit it. Yes. If she has to rub her own clit while being penetrated, she may feel weird doing it in front of him. Very, 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 very interesting. I think you have to have a lot of confidence. You have to be open in order to do that, and you have to be caring. Because I do believe a man maybe not consciously knows if you are having an orgasm or not, but I think they definitely know if you're into it or not. So a lot of times it is because of, I don't know if it's necessarily insecurity, but it is that embarrassment factor, right? Okay, so I'm going to give you an idea. I heard this from someone, and what they said to break the ice so that embarrassment factor is minimized was, and I would like to know what you guys think about this, actually. Before, like in a relationship, especially if you're courting in a new relationship, someone told me before that one of the things that they thought was a good idea was that each person in the relationship, before they can actually have penetrated sex, was that they would, do their dating, they would do their courting, or whatever the case may be. But in the intimate situations, like each person had to masturbate in front of the other person to break the ice of that embarrassment. I thought it was weird, but I'm curious. What do you guys think? Like if you're starting out a new relationship, or even if you're in an older relationship and maybe things just happen. They don't, they're not cultivated. Maybe things just happen. Maybe you do it out of duty. Maybe you do it out of obligation. Maybe you do it out of, that's what you're supposed to do. But whether it be a new relationship or an older relationship where, maybe the sparks aren't there all the way. So what do you think about having the ability to remove that embarrassment factor? And by removing that embarrassment factor is, being able to freely have an orgasm in front of your mate. And it's not always the easiest thing to do. So what do you think as a tactic to combat that is that in a newer relationship prior to the actual penetratable sex, that you guys have to kind of experience one another in their own glory, right? I totally think that would break the ice. I totally think that would remove a lot of barriers. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Okay, cause this XO is in. I'm not sure, Roger. I'm not sure what that means. Let me see. Map of the coochie is simple. Okay, map of the coochie is simple equals happy queen, clit, and G spot. Okay, I got you. Okay, so all right. Let me see. I don't have no responses from that. Sounds like fun. Okay, sounds like fun. But I mean, it really is, I think, a factor for some people that you might have to get over. Like, I don't know who said it. Robin said it. It's the embarrassment factor. And that is real. That is real in a lot of cases. What you say, Roger? Let me say, I got tired of touching myself. Tantra, massage, break the ice. Right, but Roger, is she there with you? Is she there with you? That is the key, and that is the question. What if that is the case? Because it's not like you're there like, okay, everybody do their little thing when they by themselves or whatever the case may be, like you cool by yourself. But in order, just like what Robin said, I'm gonna put this back up here. Some women have difficulty having an orgasm or are embarrassed to have it. I think that would break the ice. Robin, what do you think about that? What do you think about this situation where someone is embarrassed, but they're open, they're free, and they're caring? Like they're into the person, but they're having a hard time breaking down the barrier. What do you think about that? So, what'd you say? Some people get mad if their partner masturbates. They feel like their partner, okay. Tantra massage break the ice with women. And I think that's what I was talking about earlier. Is the tantric? I thought it was tantric massage, but that's where you don't touch, right? You have a orgasm with each other without touching. Like, I ain't never experienced that shit. Maybe it happens. I don't know. But okay, so I would like time for you guys to elaborate. If you're watching the rebroadcast, please chime in. Like, answer some of these questions. We really want to get different perspectives from different people that, you know, we want to know what you think. Okay, guys, so we got 5 minutes. I'm going to ask one last question. What'd you say, Roger? What'd you say? You touch it more to it. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Tantra massage, you touch it more to it. I don't know. Okay, so hey guys, if you're watching a rebroadcast, please chime in, give us some, you know, perspective on, you know, where your perspective is coming from. We would love to hear it. Okay, so last question, guys. We got 4 minutes and then we out of here. This might be just a little yes or no question. But have you ever said the wrong name during sex? Oh God, my computer just wanted to charge out on me too. Let me see. Oh well, we're not going to be on here much longer. So if this closes out on me in mid-sentence, then you guys know. But I don't think it is going to be. Plus, I think we'll be out of here before my computer actually dies. What'd you say? What you laughing at, Roger? What'd you say? This XO has me being slow. That's okay. It happens. It happens, Roger. It happens. No, that is a scary. What's a scary thought? Hey, it's not the whole bottle, okay? It's not the whole bottle yet. Can you see that? See, it's not even 2 glasses. So I can get some more. Well, Roger, if you ain't drunk, I'm about to be after this, but y'all not gonna see it because we better go. Nemandra, what's a scary thought? What is a scary thought? Oh, have you ever said the wrong name during sex? Oh, that's a scary thought. Is that what you're saying? Okay. No. Okay, got you. No, that's a scary thought. So guys, just for instance, like I said, I type a mile a minute, so it's easy for me to put a sentence out there. But guys, keep in mind that when I ask these questions, I don't necessarily know after the fact what you're responding to. So if you can kind of indicate in your messages, you know, what you're responding to. For instance, the man just said, no, that's a scary thought. It would be like, no, that's a scary thought to say the wrong name. And then I kind of know what it is you're talking about. What'd you say, Larry? No, generic names only. Okay. I got you. Let me see. There is a lot to Tantra. It's a good way to connect with a new and long-term relationship. Okay, guys. Is there anyone else out there that is familiar with, I don't know, Roger, is it Tantra or is it Tantric? Please, if someone can go online and see what it is. And are you guys familiar with it? And, you know, have you ever experienced it? I would like to know. Oh, Karina, you bad girl. You bad girl. Now, I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Miss Karina is hot. She had a 60th birthday, okay? But go take a look at some of her beautiful, beautiful pictures that we took in Houston. But I'm gonna tell you what, Miss Karina got all the young men fawning over her. We were in Houston at Club La Bear or something like that in Houston. Namanjo, are you familiar with it? We went to Club La Bear, and of course it's a little tourist place, and it's dancers, male dancers, not really a place for men, I guess, unless you're into men, but it's really for the hot college students, the ladies. But I'm gonna tell you something, those guys that was on stage, oh my God, like straight models. I mean, like 8-packs, like legs like this, just beautiful and gorgeous. I was like, whoa, where these folks come from? But Miss Karina, at 60, have them eating out the palm of her hand, right? At her feet, at her beck and call. What you need, what you need, what you want. You the woman, Karina, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what you're saying yes to. Let me see. I only said the wrong name one. Oh, Robin. Oh, okay. You missed what episode of Real Sex? Which one? I've heard of it. La Bear. Okay. Well, that's where we were. We were hanging out there. I'm in love with a stripper. No, Karina, them strippers are in love with you. Like half her age. We're like, what can I get you? Like, I loved it. I'm like, you the shit, Karina. You the shit. Okay, guys. So, look, it's 10:02. I done went over 2 minutes. Actually, I done went over 32 minutes. But, hey, those of you that are here with me on a weekly basis, you know we shoot the time, right? It's no real set time because, you know, I'm just footloose, fancy, and free, and whatever happens, happens. And if we're in deep conversation, we're going to finish those conversations. But I really, really do thank you guys for joining me here. What'd you say, Robin? Let me see. We've done tantric. Oh, so it is tantric sex. Intro classes with Enjoy Life, Chicago Social Club before COVID. Okay, cool. Then tantric meditation on Zoom over the past year. Okay, that's very interesting. If that ever comes up again, let me know. It allows partners to have multiple orgasms that last for hours. I don't believe it. I'm not a believer in that. So enlighten me. But hey, Robin, put your link in for Enjoy Life Chicago. Enjoy Life Chicago. Prior to COVID, Robin has a website where she would get together professional people, mostly of color, to do different things, like different fun things. And she always has some of the coolest stuff on her website. So please, it's a membership website. So please go support. Roger, this might be really good for you because you're here in the city. Larry, I don't know if you're married. Larry, if you're married, you know, you and your wife, or